So there's an internal philosophy at Faith in Nature that nature is the boss. Recently we started to wonder, well, what if nature really was the boss? It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, we kind of need to be asking crazy questions, I think. It felt right that a company called that should be asking this question. But I can't answer it. So I started digging around, and the more it became apparent that there are people out there who might be able to. So I called them up.
So the plan is to interview you and then stick you to a tree.
So I'm going to be on an iPad stuck on a tree. I mean, I think the idea of making nature a director would probably feel crazy to many lawyers, but I'm a lawyer who is always open to ideas. I believe that the rights of nature will be to the 21st century what human rights were to the 20th. And that makes it a really exciting area to work in. We do need to have nature's voice and nature's interests represented in our legal, political and economic systems. And I realised the ridiculousness of that imbalance when I was sitting under a yew tree that was thousands of years old. And yet I could go on my phone and in about less than an hour create a company that would have more legal rights and standing than that tree.
Currently, our entire legal system, our economic system, our social systems are very anthropocentric, meaning humans are the center of the universe. And the result of this is that we've left nature out of the conversation. Our laws work to protect humans above nature, as if we are separate from nature, which is not true. And the result of this has been that humans have destroyed nature, exploited it to the maximum extent possible because our laws tell us to do that. So I was very surprised to get this email from Faith in Nature. Rarely do we get a company that wants to integrate rights of nature into their corporate structures.
So the lawyers did their thing and we did ours. And today, we're making nature the director of our company. Nature has an equal vote, same as any other director, same as the rest of us.
Effectively appointing a director that's representing the voice of nature within the company.
That person is independent of the company, and we've tried really hard to ensure that there's a separation of powers, because it's really important that that director feels able to act in the best interest of nature. It's a huge step to saying everything Faith in Nature does is set out to essentially do no harm, protect nature, to recognise nature, to give nature rights, to give nature power and to give nature a vote. And that's why this is really important.
From this point onwards, we've very literally put the natural world at our boardroom table. We can't be willfully blind anymore to the impact that we're having on the natural world and on the planet in what we do. Faith in Nature is the first company in the world to appoint nature to its board of directors. But we don't want to be the last. And it becomes meaningful when it's not just us doing it. The model exists. We're now making that available to whoever wants it in the hope that other companies adopt it too. It would be massive if there was a voice for the natural world in every boardroom of every business on the planet. If business wants to be the good guy, it can be.
So you okay with the iPad thing, Grant?
That sounds fun. Yeah, I'd love to be on a tree somewhere. I'll make it my LinkedIn profile page.